Now, if you know South Africans, there's one thing that we can all agree on, is that we love Weet-Bix. It's the reason why it's South Africa's favorite cereal. It's that pure, wholesome goodness that we all grew up with. But if you dig a little bit deeper and you ask people their personal stories, you'll find out that each and every person has their very own, very specific way that they like to enjoy and eat their Weet-Bix.
That's right. So whether it's with hot milk, with cold milk, with some fruit and vegetables, with some sugar or honey, I think it's safe to say we all have our own way of eating our Weet-Bix. So that's why we've decided that we're going to dedicate every single Weet-Bix, every Wednesday, to Weet-Bix to find out how you eat it your way. In fact, Kat, how do you eat yours?
I'm going to show you now, okay? And this recipe really does take me back. So the recipe goes like this. You take your 2 Weet-Bix. There you go. Okay. Always 2 for me, right? So what I would then usually do, making sure that the hands are very clean, just give them a light little squeeze, right?
Are you a cruncher?
Yeah. So just give them, but not too much. You give them a light little squeeze because you still want them to kind of maintain that texture at the end of the day. Then you're going to add some raisins.
Oh, that's a good combo.
Yeah. And with the raisins, you then get like your choice of like a honey-coated crunchy oats.
Like a granola bar.
Yeah, if you will.
There we go.
So there you go. And then if you want to as well, you can add stuff like nuts or whatever the case may be. Now, here comes the kicker.
You do it with hot water?
Hot water first, right? Not too much, because you just want the hot water to soften the Weet-Bix. And then you go in.
Oh, you mix it?
Yeah, with milk.
Cold milk.
With that, well, cold milk. But now the secret is also to kind of keep the temperature lukewarm. You want it to be warm, not completely cold. So the mixing of the hot water and the cold milk will get you a nice and even temperature. And then you get in there and you mix. So you allow the raisins, the granola, all of that to mix together. And the reason why this is so special to me is I remember a time when I think I was about 4 years old, and I was still staying in Itsoseng at home, and Mom used to go to work in the morning and then leave a bowl of cereal for me to enjoy when I woke up. And there's something, and it wasn't even this, but it's the taste of this that takes me back to that time. And kind of like walking around the home and going on to switch on TV and watch my favorite cartoons or whatever it may be. Okay, that's my story. Okay, what's yours?
So my brother, he's the Weet-Bix king in our home growing up. So I found that 2 bars is too much. I waste 1 bar, not enough. So I always do 1.5.
What? Who does 1.5?
We do 1.5 at home. So I take 1.5.
And then he goes 1.5.
No, he actually does 2. So the half is for me tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Cool.
Then I love brown sugar. So I will coat it completely in a little bit of sugar. And I'm someone that loves my Weet-Bix with warm milk.
Okay, cool.
And so you just throw a little bit of warm milk. I like to coat it nicely, let the sugar melt in. You basically throw the milk until all the sugar falls off.
Yeah, and then you submerge.
There we go.
Don't submerge.
I don't submerge, but it stays there. And then I love to finish it off with a pinch of cinnamon.
Look at that.
There we go. So it's a little bit more of a toned down texture, but there you go. And that's how I love mine.
When you eat them, right, do you then break them up?
I break it up in the milk, and then it goes soft.
I'm yet to meet somebody that, once they've put the milk into the Weet-Bix, kind of like goes 1 spoon at a time, you know what I mean, without breaking it up. We all are breakers in some or other kind of way. Anyway, so listen, we've loved all of the entries that you've sent to us on Facebook, where you've shared your stories of how you enjoy your Weet-Bix. But there can only be 1 winner. But before we announce that winner, we want to give a massive shout out to Nena Bagachi, who shared her very, very unique recipe. Now, she says that she eats her Weet-Bix by slicing it in half like a sandwich. Then she adds butter and cheese before dunking it in her tea.
Wow.
Yes.
In her tea, butter and cheese.
Yes.
In tea.
Yes.
I feel like we need to try all of the combos that everyone is suggesting.
I like that. I like that idea.
But of course, we had to pick a winner, and that is Pathmini Moodley. We're going to give her a hand of applause. Now, she says she eats it drenched in cold milk with some honey and crushed almonds, because she says it's how her late mom used to prepare it for her since her childhood, and she is going to pass that exact recipe on to her kids one day.
Yeah, wow, that is beautiful. Pathmani, thank you very much for sharing those childhood memories with us. A very unique way of eating your Weet-Bix, and that's why you have won yourself a 2,000 Rand Goodness Grocery voucher! But of course, we'd love for you as well to enter this week's competition where you can also stand a chance of winning that 2,000 Rand grocery voucher.
So make sure you head on over to Expresso's Facebook page and comment on the competition post of how you eat your Weet-Bix and tell us why you love it that way with that hashtag Weet-Bix Now, the terms and conditions, they do apply and they can be found on our website. That's expressoshow.com.
I'm going to dig into a little memory here.
I've already had some.
Okay.
Weet-Bix My Way. How do you love your Weet-Bix?